I started locking my bedroom door when I was 16. Not because I was afraid of someone breaking in, but because I was afraid of someone getting out. It began the night I woke up standing in the hallway. I don't sleepwalk, I never had, but there I was, 3:17 a.m., barefoot, lights off, staring at the bathroom mirror. Except I wasn't looking at myself. I was looking at something over my shoulder. The hallway behind me was empty, but in the mirror I could see a shadow standing just inches away from my back, tall, still watching. I spun around. Nothing. When I looked back at the mirror, it was gone. The next morning, I noticed something strange. My bedroom door was open. I always sleep with it closed. Always. And on the inside of the door, near the handle, there were 3 thin scratch marks, like someone had dragged their fingernails down the wood. Slowly. After that, I started recording myself while I slept. I told my parents it was for a sleep study project. They didn't question it. The first 2 nights, nothing happened. I slept normally, no movement, no sound. But on the 3rd night, at exactly 3:17 a.m., I sat up, not groggy, not confused, just upright. My eyes were open, wide, but they weren't blinking. I just sat there, staring at the door for a full minute. Then I smiled. Not a normal smile, too wide, too slow, like I was learning how to do it. And then I whispered something. The audio was faint, crackling, but I enhanced it, over and over, until I could finally hear what I said. I know you're watching. I don't remember saying that. I don't remember sitting up. I don't remember smiling. But what happened next is the part that made me stop sleeping entirely. Still smiling at the door, I raised my hand and I waved, like someone was standing right outside my room, waiting. The next night, I locked my door and pushed my dresser in front of it. I didn't record. I didn't want to see. I lay in bed, wide awake, staring at the ceiling. 3:16 a.m., 3:17. My closet door creaked open, just a few inches. I swear I had shut it. I swear. And then I heard breathing, not mine, slower, deeper, from inside the closet. I couldn't move. I couldn't even blink. My body felt paused, like something had pressed a button and frozen me in place. Then, from the darkness inside the closet, a voice whispered, "Switch," and everything went black. I woke up at 10:42 a.m. in my bed, door still locked, dresser still in place, closet closed. It felt like a nightmare, until I checked my phone. There was a new video, recorded at 3:17 a.m. I don't remember pressing record. My hands were shaking as I played it. The camera showed me lying in bed, still. Then, at 3:17, my eyes snapped open, but this time they looked wrong, too dark, too focused. I sat up slowly and turned my head directly toward the camera. But here's the thing. My phone was hidden on my desk, behind a stack of books. There was no way I could see it from my bed. Yet in the video, I was staring straight into it, smiling. Then I stood up, walked to the door, and unlocked it. The dresser didn't move. In the video, it wasn't there. like it had never been pushed in front of the door at all. I opened the door, stepped into the hallway, and closed it behind me. The video kept recording. My room was empty for 6 minutes. Then, at 3:23 a.m., the door opened again, and I walked back in. But I wasn't alone. Something tall ducked into the room behind me. So tall, its head bent unnaturally to fit through the doorway. The camera glitched. Static filled the screen. But in the distortion, I could see it. Its hand was resting on my shoulder. Long fingers, too many joints, guiding me back to bed. I lay down, closed my eyes, and at exactly 3:24, the tall thing leaned down toward the camera and whispered, "Thank you." The video ended. I deleted it. I tried to tell myself it was fake, a glitch, a hallucination, stress. But that night, I didn't sleep. I sat against the wall, lights on, staring at the door. Las 3:16. Las 3:17. Nothing happened. I felt relief flood my body. Maybe it was over. Maybe whatever it wanted, it got it. Then my phone buzzed. A notification from my camera app. Storage almost full. I frowned. I had deleted the video. I opened my gallery. There were dozens of new recordings, all time-stamped 3:17 a.m. every night. For the past 2 years, my stomach dropped. 2 years ago, that's when the nightmares started. The feeling of being watched, the scratches on the door, the sense that something stood just behind me in mirrors. With shaking hands, I opened the oldest video, the one from 2 years ago. Till my room, different furniture, different paint color, but it was me, sleeping. 3:17 a.m. I sat up, smiled, and said, "Clearly, it's ready." Then I stood up, walked to the mirror, and stepped forward. Not into it, through it. My body passed into the glass like it was water. The room was empty. A few seconds later, something stepped out. It looked like me, but taller. Limbs slightly too long, smile slightly too wide. It turned toward the camera and blinked slowly, like it was adjusting to the light. Then it whispered, finally. The video ended. I dropped my phone because I understood. I don't sleepwalk. I don't get possessed. I don't share my body. I'm not switching places at 3:17 a.m. I already switched 2 years ago, and the thing living in my house, using my name, smiling at my parents, going to school, recording these videos, isn't trying to get in. It's making sure I never get out. Because right now, I'm not in my bedroom. I'm not in my house. I'm not even in my body. I'm standing in a dark hallway with mirrors on every wall, watching, waiting for 3:17 a.m. when it lets me look through the glass just long enough to remember what I lost.